This video explores Black and African migration to Britain between 1700 and 1900. Migration was initially driven by the transatlantic slave trade, with some enslaved individuals being brought to Britain to work as servants for wealthy families. After abolition in 1833, patterns shifted toward formerly enslaved people coming to Britain for work. The American War of Independence brought Black loyalists, formerly enslaved people who fought for the British Crown in exchange for freedom. Meanwhile, the expansion of the British Empire in Africa facilitated the movement of students, sailors, and professionals to London, establishing Afro-British communities. African experience in Britain was mixed, but generally better than those who were enslaved and placed in British territories. Individuals like Ignatius Sancho, who had once been enslaved, were freed and came to Britain and became a writer and composer, and became the first person of African descent to vote in a general election. As with many migrants in this period, living conditions were poor for African migrants, often living in overcrowded conditions. Some also found themselves on the street, but there was general racism too. The key impact of African people, particularly in the 18th century, was the road towards abolition, with individuals like Ignatius Sancho and Mary Prince pushing towards the eventual Abolition and Emancipation Acts of 1807 and 1833. There were some cultural and social impact too, such as in the arts, but for the most part that impact was in the communities that they built, with a population of around 20,000 by the late 1700s. A large number of that community was based in London, but there were some in coastal cities like Liverpool and Bristol.